What's up, guys? Back again with another video, and today we're going to be doing a movie review for the film called Aga. This film was released, I believe, in Canada last year, and they released it in select theaters this year. And I believe the original release date was sometime in September. The film is 96 minutes long. It revolves around this old couple, Nanook and Sedena. They live out in the snowy wilderness, and they live in the way of their ancestors lived in, like the very traditional way, you know, like kind of like the Eskimos and stuff. They're cut off to the outside world, and they live in like in harsh conditions and stuff. As they're trying to survive, it makes it harder for them to find food, to keep up the shelter and stuff. The only connection they have to the outside world is their nephew Shena, who visits them regularly, and he, you know, comes by and, you know, drops off supplies and sees how they're doing, and, you know, stays a night or two over there, and then, you know, takes right off back to where he was. The title character of the movie, Aga, she left Nanook and Shena due to family feud, and now she works like in the diamond mines and stuff. So when you see these two characters trying to survive out in the wilderness, it makes it look like they're the only like last people on earth, because you don't see any other people living that sort of lifestyle, because the world has kind of moved on without them, you know. There are some good aspects and some bad aspects of this movie. For one, I would say that the cinematography is fantastic. You know, the way they have it all filmed and stuff. It's absolutely beautiful the way they film it. The film is in a foreign language. I believe they filmed it in Russia. And another thing to point out is that there's very few dialogue in this movie. You know, there's very few dialogue, and there's a lot of awkward silence in this film. The music in this film is at a minimum, so it just seems quite strange at times. You know, when I went to go watch it, you know, I thought I heard a few people yawning. You know, there could have been someone that was probably asleep in the theater when I went to go see this movie. Another thing is the film contains a little bit of symbolism on, I guess, the whole thing of what the story is about. I don't want to go into too detail about that, you know, because you know, that stuff's kind of at a minimum in the movie. I thought the film could have added more depth to it, you know, and I guess a little bit more character development. Really hard to add more character development to your film when your characters don't speak that much. But most of the time when you watch it, it's like you're watching like a documentary of, you know, people living out there, living that lifestyle, because it shows them, you know, catching the fish and, you know, skinning the animals and all this other stuff. And then like I said, the script wise, there's not too much talking in the film, you know. But Rotten Tomatoes critics, they gave it a 95%, and the fan audience gave it 71%. Now I'm going to give you my overall opinion, is that the film started out good. It started out with potential, but in the film in the end was kind of like a little letdown, and the movie is kind of like a sad film overall, you know. But like I said, there's pros and cons to this film, and the thing is, like I was saying, the pro would have to be the cinematography, because it's absolutely beautiful. The cons kind of outweigh the pros, because like I said, you got minimum dialogue, minimum music, and minimum character background, you know. So there isn't that much to this film. In fact, you really don't get as well invested from it, and towards the end, you get kind of bored watching it. Do I recommend it for you guys to watch? Well, you could probably rent it if it ever comes out on home video, but I wouldn't recommend going to go see it in the theaters, because then it'll be just like a big letdown in the end for you to watch. But that is my overall opinion of this movie. If you have seen this movie, drop your comments below. Tell me, what did you like about this movie? What did you hate about this movie? What did you think they could do to improve this movie? And if you haven't seen this movie, just wait until it comes out on home video, and then you can watch it then. Just don't bother going to any select theaters to go watch it, because in the end, you'll probably be a big letdown for you, or you might just fall asleep in theaters. But that's my overall opinion for this movie. If you want to see more content like this, please like, share, comment, subscribe for more videos. Alright, you guys have a great day. I'll see you later. Peace.